Welcome to the My Virgo Friend podcast. Your host, CheChe. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I hope you haven't had an amazing week. Hope you had an amazing weekend. Wherever energy you're sitting in right now, I hope it's good. Let's go ahead and jump in with our 4 deep breaths. Inhaling deeply through the nose, exhale fully through the mouth. Let's go for 4 deep breaths. Yeah. Inhale. And take a sip of your beverage. I think my bowl is tilted because I kept scraping, doggone it. But get a sip of whatever you're drinking. I have some tea that I still need to cool off, but I have my water here. So yes, I hope your day so far is going well. At the time of this recording, it's the weekend. It's my mom's birthday, April 10th. Shout out to my mother, Veronica. I love you so much. April 10th, Queen, Aries Queen, love of my life, Queen of my life. I love you, my happy birthday. Shout out to the other Aries that's celebrating their birthday season, as well as the other fire signs, because you know Aries is Queen, King Fire. They're leading the charge of the astrology signs. Or the zodiac sign. So shout out to all the Aries that are celebrating their birthday, as well as the Leos and the Sagittariuses for the fire gang. Shout out to the air gang, the Geminis, the air Aquariuses and the Libras, the water signs, Pisces, Scorpios, and Cancer. Cheers to y'all. And last but not least, the Earth Gang, the Capricorns, the Virgos, and the Tauruses, which will be coming up soon. But for now, we're still in Aries season, okay? So show your respect. Tell them Aries you love them today, okay? So like I said, at the time of this recording, it's April 10th. So as you all know, yesterday, April 9th, we lost one of the greatest to ever do it, a king, an icon, an OG in the hip hop industry. Earl DMX Simmons passed away yesterday. He suffered a heart attack last week or a few days ago, at least, due to a drug overdose. So ever since then, he's been in a vegetative state on life support. And yesterday, he was finally released from the pain and suffering he's endured for the years. So let's take a cheers and a moment of silence for DMX. And sending love to his family, his friends, and all people that have been deeply affected by him. Personally, DMX, he was the first rap artist that I received. Like, you know, your parents finally start gifting you CDs. Back in my day, we used to get CDs for Christmas presents. And so DMX, his It's Dark and Hell is Hot album was the first rap artist that I ever received as a child, as a gift. So um, heard it, fell in love with it. I loved his rawness. I loved his energy. He made it cool to pray. You know, like ever since he came out, he was really big on prayer and praying and speaking and just always getting into that energy of gratitude. Yeah. So I guess you could say he was one of the first, he was the first rap artist to kind of teach me what that means, right? He was just always speaking affirmations and speaking prayer in his music. And I just think that's very cool. You know, that's what made him stand out for me. And he is a Sagittarius, so shout out to all the Sagittariuses. But DMX, Sag King, and you know, I could see that like one of the main images that come to mind when I think of DMX and his Sagittarius energy is when he's performing at Woodstock 2 in that sea of audience. It's this one guy on stage commanding all this energy for literally like not even a stadium, just outside, just the whole outside. People mosh pitting back and forth, pushing on each other. Like people are packed tight and they're there living, screaming his lyrics, like just so much energy and love and respect given to him. So I love DMX so much. God rest his soul. Love to his family and friends. Please show your respect. Stream his music. Watch his movies. Listen to his interviews. That's what I did yesterday. I was watching the Drink Champs podcast with Noriega and DJ Enough. And I want to say it's like a 2.5 hour podcast episode with DMX. And I want to say this probably his last interview or one of the last. But it was just so nice to see his energy and just to see that he still got it. First of all, he's an OG. If you didn't see the Versus battle with him and Snoop Dogg, please go watch that. That's one of my favorite things to do when I'm cleaning up, turn on the Versus and just let it play because it's just a great celebration of music. So if you didn't check out the DMX and the Snoop Dogg versus, please go check that out. If you have watched it, go watch it again. It's just great energy to see the OGs, and they're both kind of like the godfathers, if you would, of like my generation of music. They're the older hip hop artists, the more legendary, iconic hip hop artists that also show the young bloods, the new hip hop artists, the way, like how to evolve, not to be that angry, misunderstood artist, but grow into your artistry, right? Become more mature. It's okay to settle down. It's okay to embrace fatherhood. It's okay to not be so aggressive, but still maintain your artistry, still be the creative, but there's just a way to mature into it. Yeah. So if you haven't watched the Verses, it's on YouTube. All the episodes, I'm pretty sure is on YouTube, but definitely the DMX and Snoop Dogg one is definitely a treat. So just celebrate his artistry. Go back and watch his movies, listen to his music, listen to some interviews. He's a very wise person. Spoke so many gems on the podcast episode that I was watching yesterday. And, just his wisdom is timeless. So yeah, cheers to DMX. Rest in power. He is now an ancestor. So, and also it's just nice to see. Of course, like I was thinking yesterday, like, okay, anytime like an artist passes away, the artists are like going to work. Yeah. So shout out to all the artists that are giving respect, paying homage to DMX, because I know there's a bunch of artists worldwide, yeah, worldwide painting, sketching, drawing, compiling videos, compiling footage to make reels, and also creating remixes. The DJs are making remixes where they can feed in DMX songs, while people are enjoying themselves at the clubs and the bars and the lounges this weekend. Yeah. There's going to be dancers that are creating choreography to throwback DMX songs. They're going to be singers that are going to remake his songs. Yeah, there are going to be bands that make covers and try to make switches. There's going to be just so much artistry going on this weekend in the name of honoring DMX. Yeah. And also this new moon energy. It's new moon in Aries on Monday, which is what I'm going to focus the podcast episode on, but I just had to give some time to DMX. So yeah, shout out to all the artists and like me, podcasters speaking on his artistry, keeping the memory alive. If you haven't seen the movie Coco, go watch it. I want to say it's a Pixar movie or Disney or DreamWorks, one of those, but it's an animated film. Okay. So if you haven't watched Coco, please watch it. But without going too deep into it and giving it away, just one of the messages in there is just basically when people die, they become a memory until they're not, right? So keep the memory of those that you love alive. Celebrate them, speak of them, talk about the memories you had with them, talk about the memories and how they made you feel, how energy exchanges with that person made you feel, maybe what you learned from them. Yeah. Sometimes when people pass away, we find we don't know what to say. Of course, you don't want to ask how someone is feeling. Duh, they're grieving, they're sad, they're processing. They probably don't even know how they feel, right? You want to be there for people, but you're not sure what to say. You're not sure how to be there for someone. keeping the memory alive of those that have transitioned. So how can you do that? Celebrate them, showcase their artistry, go back to past experiences you've had, talk about wisdom, what you've learned from them. Just anything to keep the memory alive is always a good move. So if you're going through that right now where you're just not quite sure how to be there for someone and what to say, because what do you say when someone is processing something so deep? Just be there in that way. Just keep the memory of their loved one alive, and just be you. But yeah, shout out to DMX. Cheers to him. Um, yeah, my energy has just been, well, I'm cycling today. I guess I should say that. Slaughterhouse gang today. But so my energy is down, and I just have this need to just kind of want to be home. I host meditation meetups for the full moon and for the new moon. So basically every 2 weeks I'm hosting a meditation meetup. And over the past couple of months I've been like, oh, maybe I should like not do one. But then I'm like, you know what? No, it's not about me. It's about, creating the experience and being present. And whether it's sold out, half capacity, or two people, including me, whatever. It's just about building the consistency and showing up, right? Show up, show up. But this time I just really felt compelled, like, you know what? I just really need to sit home, because when I do my meditation meetups, the whole Saturday, really the whole weekend. So like that Friday going into the Saturday, but definitely the whole Saturday, I'm praying. Kind of detach. Well, no, I'm not detaching, because I'm usually like aggressively like DMing people and posting on my story and posting on my wall, trying to engage. I may create an event, right? Then I try to post on my Facebook, and just all this last minute outreach, right? Following up with people that's emailing me, hey, I bought a ticket, but now I need to cancel. And it's like, all right, so like just processing stuff like that, making sure I have support, to set up and to get content at the end, make sure I have, the candles and the sage, just all this preparation, right? But then the hours leading up to it, I'm trying to calm down and recalibrate my energy. I may take a soak. I may, of course, I'm praying. I do some type of meditation that day. I'm cleaning the house because that's the meditation for me. Just trying to get my energy together, right? Not trying to talk so much to people, not trying to expel more energy than I need, because I'm going to be giving all my energy out later that night. So I really don't want to do anything like the day of when I have to do a meditation meetup, because I just really need to have it for that night. But like my energy, like I'm just like, I don't want to say I'm tired. I don't want to say I'm tired, but like my body is tired, just like I just need this energy from me, because like before the meetup, I'm prepping, and then I do the meetup, and then when I come home, I like just deflate like on the couch. I come home, take a shower immediately, and then I just like get lost in my phone, because of course I like log on Instagram, but then I'm like looking to see the reposts from the meetup, and then I need to post on my story, and then just engaging, and then I just kind of like zone out. And then, I may still do like my full moon ritual, but most times I'm not doing like the burning when I come home. I'm not um really doing anything for me. I kind of just like process and release when I get home. And then the Sunday, the next day, is kind of like a hangover. And it's just like I sleep really well, after my meetups and stuff, but it's just still like Sunday now I need to prepare for the week, then like Sunday night I might do like all my rituals and stuff, but usually on that Saturday I'm not. So I know the new moon is on Monday, which tonight and tomorrow night is really like the high intensity days of the moon for like doing your rituals and stuff. But I just feel like I just needed the day for me. I just needed the Saturday to not be anxious about the meetup, because I do battle with an anxiety. So when I have something coming up, I'm like constantly thinking about it. I'm thinking about what I'm going to wear. I'm thinking about what time I need to get there and what time I need to start getting ready, and how much time do I have of chill / leisure / work time, until I have to start getting ready, and what time do I need to get up in order for me to have enough time to relax before me to have enough time to get ready. So I have enough time to, so I just, all this overthinking and stuff that I go through is just a lot for me. So I just needed this weekend for me. So apologies to anyone that found out last minute that there was going to be a meetup, and my apologies. And I just got like really lightheaded. But yeah, apologies for that. And also heads up, there will not be a meditation meetup for the full moon in Scorpio, which is the second moon. That's going to be 2 weeks from now. So the full moon, that's in April, but it's for the full moon in Scorpio, the sister sign. There's not going to be a meditation meetup because I'm going to be in Cabo for a retreat. I'm leading the yoga and meditation for the retreat. So if you would like me for your retreat, if you want to host me for your retreat, let me know. That's what I do now. I'm affirming and manifesting that I do retreats. Okay. So if you have a retreat in mind you think I will be great for, send it my way, send them my content. Please make the connection. That's what I'm affirming and manifesting, okay? So yeah, for the full moon in Scorpio in April, I will be in Cabo, Mexico. Send me some love and prayers. So there will not be a meditation meetup in Orlando. Apologies. But maybe I'll do something live while I'm there. So yeah, no meditation meetups for April. Apologies, but I just really needed this weekend for me. I don't have anything planned, but I know last weekend I was really anxious. I'm just usually there's an eagle. I'm usually really anxious around the first of the month, around the end of the month. I'm just always really anxious with that. And I'm going through my own spiritual transformation transition right now, whatever. So I'm just going through my own process right now. So sometimes when I try to be there for myself, but also trying to be there for others, in a life coach sense and a life coach energy, because I am building my life coach business now. Get at me while the services are pro bono and reduced, okay? Because the price will be going up when the business is launched. So reach out to me now if you want to get some of that energy. But when I'm trying to be there for myself, self-heal and self-process and try to be there for other people, it could just be a lot for me. So I just decided for this time, I just need to be a little more selfish and just, even though I want to continue building the consistency and showing up for myself and building the discipline to say, you know what, I can do this. I can build a consistency, right? It's not also, I don't also need to make sure I don't let ego get carried away, right? So just trying to find that harmony, because it may not necessarily be balanced, right? Just finding the harmony in when can I give and when do I need to make sure it's time for me, right? Because Aries is the first sign, right? It's fire. It's more act first, think about it later. It's me first, you come second. It's my needs first, and then your needs can be considered. So it's very much me energy, right? So after I sent out the notification that I was going to do the meetup for April, I realized like, oh, wow, that is totally Aries energy, right? Where I'm just trying to be a little more selfish with my time and not really, just being selfish, and not for nothing, but it's because I need it, and I'm sure if you resonate with what I'm saying, you may also share having to come out of that people pleasing energy, right? And not wanting to make people mad, not wanting people to be disappointed in you, not wanting to waste anyone's time by saying, yeah, I'm going to do something. And then last minute saying, oh shit, I changed my mind. Yeah, it's not happening. I'm not going to do it. Not want to be that person, right? But it's like at the same time, your energy and your mood is so shifty, and my mood and energy is very shifty. Like, in tropical astrology, which is what Western astrology is, my sun sign is Virgo. I'm a Cancer moon, right? I'm watery. I'm a sensitive soul. Yes. And with water and Cancer energy specifically, they're characterized as moody. So, yes, I have very moody energy because I can get to a point where I just want to be emo. And like it makes so much sense why I listened to so much emo music growing up, and why to this day, till this day, I'm still very much emo. um and that's why I love like the dark energy so much, because I'm just really sensitive and I just get really deep in my emotions. But when I learned about Vedic astrology, shout out to my girl Bree that put me onto Vedic astrology, okay, it messed me all up, because now in Vedic astrology I'm a Leo sun, Gemini moon, and again, very much shifty energy, okay. I was like, I don't want to be a Gemini moon. No shade or anything to the Gemini moons. I just didn't want to be one, because I just really felt like I resonated more with my Cancer moon energy. But after reviewing what the Gemini moon sign is, I can resonate with it. But I digress. I say all that to say I changed my mind last minute. Okay. I want to do the meditation meetup. Yes, I want to build consistency, but duality, I need to consider me, like, yes, my light, I could be there, I could show up, I can, I'm saying, I could be my light, but also I kind of need to give my shadow self, my dark side, my emotions, my side that's not okay, the side that y'all don't see. I kind of need to give her some time this weekend. So I just need to show up for me, the way I show up for others. I just need to show up for me. And that's not to say it sound any type of way or anything, but it's just literally I just, and like, why am I explaining all this, right? Aren't us people pleasers trying to get out of this energy of like offering these long-winded explanations? I changed my mind because I changed my mind. So if it was an emergency, a family emergency that came up, I would just say that and leave it alone. Why, right? Like, why do we feel like we have to give these long-winded explanations as to how we feel, right? As to what works best for us, as far as what we need, right? You need what you need. You need what you need. And sometimes you don't know what you need until you need it. Sometimes you don't know what you need until you're in a state of lack. You're in a state of being without. You're in a state of unknowing, right? And you're like, shoot, I need a little more of this in my life. I need a little more of that in my life. So for me, I just need a little time for me. So I had this desire. Like last weekend, I reorganized my home office. Today, I need to clean, go through some documentation stuff. I also need to do some strategizing for myself because with my meditation meetups, even though I've been going pretty well with it, I feel like I need to level up. I need to ascend. I need to step up. I need to say, okay, for this year, for this season, how do I want it to look different, right? So, in order for me to have a clear understanding of what I want it to look like moving forward, I have to have an understanding of what it's looked like in the past, right? So, I need to make time to also go back to review what I've been doing in the past, what I've been doing this past year, what has worked, what has not worked, and yeah, make adjustments accordingly, right? So if that resonates with you, maybe you need to strategize as well. Have you filed your taxes yet? If you haven't, do that this weekend. Go through the documentation, go through the paperwork. We just ended quarter 1, the first 3 months. So maybe review and analyze how quarter 1 is going for you so far for 2021. Are you on track? Have you started your goals yet? Maybe you take quarter 1 off because you really just want to kind of get settled into the energy of the new year first. And then with Aries season, with quarter 2, you really kind of take off with taking action on the seeds that may have been planted in Aquarius and Pisces seasons. So yeah, my T says the difference between a flower and a weed is a judgment unknown. It's all in how you see yourself. Are you going to see yourself as a flower, something that's beautiful, that vibrates with energy, with light, love energy, energy that makes people happy, that is beautiful, that is chosen? Flowers are chosen, right? Flowers are chosen, they're selected, they're appreciated, they're revered. Like, and I was just about to say, like, today I'm gonna go get me some flowers. Like today, I kind of want to take myself on a date. Yeah. I just know my anxiety has just been really, like, I've been doing pretty good. Like, I feel like with taking care of myself and taking care of my space, because one of my mantras is godliness is cleanliness is next to godliness. So I try to keep that in mind with my self-care, with my body, with my spaces, but I'm also an organized chaos type of person. I'm very much that. So just trying to get better with keeping things, not necessarily cleaning up all the time, but just keeping things clean anyway, because I feel like I'm always cleaning, always reorganized. It's like, why the F am I always cleaning if everything's already clean? So just trying to be better, I guess, time efficient wise with how much time I dedicate to space management as opposed to getting things done. I feel like I'm always in prep mode. I'm always getting my space together to do the things rather than taking more time to actually do the things, right? So I want to make today about just making myself feel better, making myself feel good. Like I'm pretty good with taking my bath soaks, my salt soaks, but I need some flowers. I need to put some flowers in here. I need to go to somewhere to have a meal by myself, maybe. I need to go because I always feel I get so anxious with like getting dressed up and stuff because I really don't like shopping. And I just like anytime I go to any of these websites, I'm not gonna plug nobody, but anytime I go to these websites in pursuit of shopping, I'm looking at all these clothes with these women with fake boobs that I don't have. So the garments may be beautiful, but I don't have those breasts. It's not going to fit on me. Should I buy it or not? Doing that deliberating, okay? Everything I'm looking at, all these fake boobs, all these fake hips and asses, nothing wrong with it, but that's not my body type. Can you have a body type with a girl with some C tits, petite frame? I would like to see various body types, not just where every single outfit is on fake breasts. If I have fake breasts that size, then yes, shopping would be so much easier for me. But because I don't see body types that look like mine that often, it gives me anxiety and just makes it so much longer and harder for me to go shopping. So when I do finally muster up the courage to go to these websites, to look online, to try to make a few selections, I'm like going back and forth to figure out what I want is so overwhelming, okay? And put a bunch of stuff in my cart and then I just don't buy it because I'm like, oh, what could I be doing with that money? Am I even gonna wear this stuff? It's gonna be cold. Like all this stuff is like all the skin is showing out. And yes, I'm in Florida where it's hot, but I also go into a lot of places where it's cold, Like all the places you go inside, it's gonna be freezing cold, and I have low iron, okay. Shout out to why my energy is extra low today, because it's slaughterhouse day or slaughterhouse weekend. And my energy is just mad low. So I'm not gonna be even more cold wherever I go. So I just like to it just gives me an anxiety. What I'm trying to say is when I do online shopping, it just gives me a lot of anxiety. So I finally bought some stuff yesterday because I'm going to Cabo soon. I've known this for months, and here I am self-sabotaging myself. I talked about this a couple episodes ago. I knew this was coming. And every day, every week, every month that I knew this was coming, I thought to myself, I got to get some outfits for Cabo. I got to get some outfits for Mexico. Oh, snap, I'm finally getting to travel. I've known this. Have I done anything about it? No. So again, getting in my own way, but I finally sat down yesterday. I was like, okay, needs to be done in 30 minutes. An hour and a half later, finally submitted my cart of like 4 things because I had to keep narrowing down. Am I really gonna wear this? Do I really need this? Well, I can probably get it cheaper at this website, but going back and forth between the tabs, just stressing myself out. So I say all that to say again, I don't really care for shopping, and I'll be so glad when I manifest my stylist. Okay, I'll be so glad when I manifest my production team to set up for my podcast because it takes so much time for me to set up for my podcast. I'll be so glad when I have my stylist here that can just do my hair because it takes so much time for me to decide, do I have enough time to flat iron? Should I blow out, dry it real quick? Should I try to, activate my curls? It takes so much time for me to do that. Like I just have so much anxiety and it just wastes so much time, and I'll just be so glad when I manifest my production team, my stylist, my assistant, my manager. I'll be so glad when I manifest all that energy to just handle it so I could just be, because that's what I should be doing, right? So today I just want to just be, I just want to show myself some love. Anytime I go out to eat is to be with other people. And sometimes I just have like an anxiety overload. Like sometimes I'm just on the verge of a panic attack. I feel like I'm on the verge of tears now. Like, I don't know, like, of course I know where the energy is coming from. It's slaughterhouse day, right? I'm cycling, okay? Anytime I say slaughterhouse, because I'm cycling. So I'm just like mad emotional right now. But I just had like a really bad panic attack last week. And yeah, and I'm not really quite, I have an idea why, but just not quite sure. So I kind of want to process that today as well. Want to process where I am in my life right now. I just need to be there for me right now. So yeah, I just really need to be there for me. So if there's anybody that resonates with that, take some time for you. Okay. Breathe, go for a walk outside, get some vitamin D. Start thanking God. Speak life over your life. Eat well, eat better, just be there for you. God, thank you. Just thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you for allowing me to see another day. Thank you for my friends and my family. Thank you for the opportunities of growth. Thank you for my opportunities to build my character. Thank you for the opportunities for me to share my light, to showcase my gift, to showcase my artistry, Father God. Thank you for the people that support me. Thank you for the people that I learn from, Father God. Thank you for my talents, my gifts. Thank you for my mindset. Thank you for my connection to you. Thank you for my relationship with you. Thank you for allowing me to honor and see and recognize the God within me. Thank you for allowing me to recognize the God within others. Thank you for allowing me space, time, and grace to grow and evolve. Thank you for allowing me to understand what that means so I can extend it to myself. Thank you for my family. Thank you for those that love me, those that support me. Thank you for divine intervention. Thank you for divine order. Thank you for my life path and my divinity, Father God. Thank you for the flow. Thank you for the ebbs and flow in my life. Thank you for giving me peace. Thank you for removing the fear, doubt, anger, and resentment. Thank you for allowing me to extend forgiveness to myself. Thank you for allowing me to understand love so I can receive that love. Thank you for allowing me the time for me to understand who I am. Thank you for the insight from my angels. Thank you for the insight from my OGs, from my spiritual team, from my wise friends. Thank you for the love and compassion from my fur baby, from my animal, from my Conan, my teacup chihuahua. I love you. Thank you for just allowing myself to heal. Thank you for allowing me the awareness to allow myself to heal. Thank you for blessing my money. Thank you for blessing my finances and my financial decisions. Thank you for blessing the bills that are coming. Thank you for blessing the unexpected dues. Thank you for blessing me with money ahead of time to handle it. Thank you for blessing my savings accounts. Thank you for blessing my business accounts. Thank you for blessing my businesses in advance. Thank you for blessing my customers. Thank you for blessing my clients. Thank you for blessing my mentors. Thank you for blessing my OGs and the people that are helping me to get to where I need to get, Father God. Thank you for blessing the Orishas and the goddesses that are there for me in the spiritual realm. Thank you for allowing me to be one of the called. Thank you for allowing me to trust in myself a little more. Thank you for allowing me the gifts to grow. Thank you for allowing me the space to shine. Just thank you, God. For what I don't understand, thank you. Thank you for discernment. Thank you for good friendships. Thank you for allowing me to be a good friend. Thank you for the opportunities to build my character. Thank you for allowing me the space to be more. Thank you for allowing myself to be bigger. Thank you for allowing myself to be lighter and to breathe. Thank you for allowing me to see myself in a better way. Thank you for allowing myself to see myself in a renewed way. God, everything is working out for my highest good. Everything is working out for my highest good. I trust in the God in me. I trust in the God around me. As above, so below. As within, so without. I am aligned to spirit. I am aligned to source. I trust in my timing. I trust in my path. I trust in my gifts. I trust in my light. I love myself. I trust myself. I forgive myself. I give myself permission. I love myself. I trust myself. I forgive myself. I give myself permission. I love myself. I trust myself. I forgive myself. I give myself permission. I love myself. I trust myself. I forgive myself. I give myself permission. Thank you, God. Infinite Spirit, allow the walls of lack and delay crumble away so that the energy and flow of financial abundance can find and flow to me. Thank you for your grace and mercy. Thank you for removing any and all pain. Thank you for removing the self-doubt. Thank you for removing the guilt. Oh, thank you, my God. Thank you for easing the pain. My left eye is jumping. It's going crazy too. Thank you for easing the pain. My left eye is jumping. Ooh, thank you for easing the pain, God. Ooh, thank you for easing the pain. Ooh, it is fluttering. It does not flutter like this. I wonder if it's because I'm playing the bowl. The energy that's being received, God, I count it blessed. I count it good energy. I receive good energy. I transmute uncertain energy. I transmute dark energy into power. I transmute dark energy to light. I utilize the dark energy to heal me. I utilize the dark energy to heal others. My life comes full circle in harmony and love. My life comes full circle in harmony and love. I trust in myself. I trust in the timing. I inhale the faith. I exhale the doubt. Everything is working for my highest good. Everything is working for my highest good. Everything is working for my highest good. I deserve new. I deserve better. I deserve the highest and best. I deserve time. I deserve revere. I deserve respect. I deserve loyalty. I deserve consistency. I hope you're following along with these affirmations. All of these are affirmations for you. Say it with feeling. If you can see yourself in the mirror, do it in the mirror. If you're driving, scream it from the top of your lungs. Share these affirmations with people around you. Not even people that you know, not even people that you love, but the people around you. Be the change. Share the love. Raise the vibes. Take a sip. Oh, that tea is so good. And it's right at the perfect temperature where if it gets any colder, I'm not going to like it. So I'm going to have to drink really fast. So I hope you appreciated that prayer. Okay. It's 11:10 at the time of this recording, and my computer is on 100%. So cheers to that. You know, I'm about to do 11:11 right after this. Ooh, that tastes so good. The flame just flickered. Oh, and I don't think I know. Oh, it's 11:11, you guys. Cheers. All things are working out for my highest good. All things are working out for my highest good. All things are working out for my highest good. Y'all see one of my unruly grays? You know me. Oh, here we go. One of my unruly. I have so many gray hairs, y'all. That's another thing. Like my gray hairs have been like really acting out. 1111. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, spirit team. Fun fact, in high school, I was awarded most school spirit. Cheers, guys. Anytime you see 1111, 111, 222, 333, 444. Hey, that's my number. 555, 666, 777, 888, 999, 1212, 444, 4333. Whatever. Any angel numbers, any repeating number sequences like that, even 1234, that's one. That means numbers are moving in succession. Excuse me. Whoa, I had the burpees. Excuse me, pardon. But yeah, you guys, just allow that to be like a little reminder of gratitude. Like, oh, just thank God real quick. Thank your angels or whatever, whatever you honor and pray to. So, new moon energy. New. What do you do at the new moon? You make things like new. You clean, you bathe, shower, of course. Hopefully you've already had a shower for today. Normalize 2 showers a day. Like, what's this whole I shower in the morning or the nighttime stuff? What is that? Normalize 2 showers a day. You should be showering in the morning and at night. If you can help it, if you have the resources and the time, take a shower in the morning and the evening. Stop picking one or the other. As your Virgo friend, I say this with love, okay? You know how Virgos are with cleanliness and habits and healthcare and all that stuff. So as your friend, especially in the pandemic, come on now, normalize 2 showers a day. Enough of that one or the other. Like, why would you want to go to bed with dirt on you because you took a shower earlier that day and you're dirty now? Why would you want to put that in your bed and sleep in it? And then when you're asleep and you wake up, why would you not want to take a shower to wash all that sleep off, wash all that funk that you probably didn't get the day before? Because you probably went to bed saying, oh, I took a shower this morning, so I'm going to take one at night. So now you're about to go on the roll of 2 days with no shower. Stop that. You're grown. Stop that. And stop teaching the kids that. Okay? The kids should be better than us. All right? I don't know where that came from, but yeah. So taking better care of yourself. So yeah, if this resonates with you in regards to like just self-care, maybe you need to start bathing more. Maybe you need to start taking some soaks, some bubble baths, okay? Maybe you need to deep condition your hair. Like, I finally found a routine that's working for me, okay? I have to deep condition my hair every week. And I have to do it on Wednesday nights after I teach my sexy sweat class because my hair gets so sweaty. Okay. So as soon as I come home when I shower, I'm deep conditioning my hair. And then early the next morning on that Thursday, I'm waking up super early to blow dry it dry. And then I may or may not flat iron it. Usually I don't because I want to give my hair time to breathe and not take on so much heat. But and then later on in the week, I'll flat iron it. So maybe today I'll flat iron my hair, maybe like flat iron and go out or whatever. No, I think I might just leave it out. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is just finding a routine that works for me, a self-care ritual, self-care routine. So for me, I'm learning what works best for me is to deep condition my hair every week, not once a month, not every other wash. Shampoo, conditioner does not work for me. I need a mask. I need a deep conditioner mask, not just deep conditioner, not just conditioner, a mask. So I found that's what works for me. And I'm just trying to build consistency to do that, right? I've always been a 2 showers or more type of girl. So for me, it's just about routinely taking the soaps because they really do help me. But sometimes I'm sure you can resonate with this too. We get on the track of doing well, and then we may start to fall off because it's like, oh, well, I'm feeling better, so I don't have to do the work anymore. No, you kind of gotta keep doing the work even more now because now you need to sustain it and if not grow and evolve into it more and not continue to be at that start line energy, right? Where you fall off and it's like, oh, I gotta start over again. Oh, I gotta pick myself back up again. Oh, day one again. Like you build the consistency by taking everything one day at a time. Okay. Can I execute today? Can I start today? Can I act today? Yeah, cool. The next day, can I act today? Not so much of, oh, I've been doing it for so long. I got to keep on going, like putting all that pressure of the time, right? No, today is a new day, like unlike any other. Today is a new day, unlike any other. It could be whatever I want it to be. It doesn't have to be like all the other days in the past. It could be whatever I want it to be now? So maybe stop allowing yourself to get so bogged down by stuff because you keep getting consumed in the time. Like I don't know if I've shared this on here, but about I forgot who, Simon Sinek, I think, said the story. There's two types of people in the world: the people that see what they don't want to see, and then the people that see what they do want to see. Two friends walking down the sidewalk. One friend says, hey, friend A, hey, I want some donuts. Friend B, okay, I could get with some donuts. They walk to the coffee shop. When they arrive at the coffee shop that's so popular for the donuts, they see a line out the door. An indicator to friend A, ooh, these donuts. Yes, I'm so ready for these donuts and all these people. So they're making all these donuts fresh. That means mine's going to be fresh, hot, and ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so excited. I could hardly wait, but I will. And then friend B, it's like, dude, but this line though, like I want donuts too, but I don't want to stand in line for it. And it's like, but dude, you said you wanted the donuts. Yeah, but I don't feel like waiting for, so then they're arguing about that. So then you decide how the story ends, right? Depending on what type of person you are. So you're going to give more honor, and not saying that either option is wrong, just stand firm and clear on what it is that you resonate with and why you choose that, right? So, friend A, I want what I want, no matter what. I want what I want. Go. I want the donuts. I'm going to get the donuts. I could stall it out with everybody else. I could be the last one standing, but I'm getting them donuts. Okay? That's what I want. So, friend B is like, yeah, I want what I want, but do I necessarily have to wait 30 minutes until I get these donuts? Do I? Maybe there's some good donuts somewhere else where they don't have a line. I may do all this waiting and then they run out of donuts. I could be doing something else in this 30 minutes. I could be exercising, doing something in the opposite of what these donuts are going to do for me. Is this donut even offering true value to me, or is it just something that I want? So not saying either answer is wrong, but just, you know, are you the person that see what they want, or they focus on what they don't want? Do you focus on what you want, or do you focus on what you don't want? Make it make sense for you, okay? So what I want is to be consistent. What I want is to build trust in what I'm doing, build a clientele base that I can generate leads from, and that can continue to pour into me, showing me confirmation and showing me love that yes, this is work that I should be doing. Yes, I want all of that. I want to be successful in doing my life's work. I want to be successful in helping people. But I also want to be healthy to help people. I also want to be clear on what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, why I'm doing it. Do I need more support? Am I getting the right support right now? Do I need to change the type of support I'm getting? Is the schedule flowing? Does it need to adjust some kind of way? Is there a better way for me to get what I want? Because yes, I want what I want, but I also don't want to waste my time, because my time is valuable, right? There's only one of me. If I don't take care of me first, then nothing else can come from me. Nothing else can come of me and my artistry and my creation, right? So, yes, I want what I want, but I also want me. Yes, I want to be loved, but I also want to love me. Yes, I want to be respected, but I also want to respect me. Yes, I want people to value my time, but I need to value my time. You see this Aries energy, it always come back to me. It always comes back to yourself, right? Because if you're not in the energy, and I experienced this last week, like if your energy is unwell, Other people will feel that. Other people will see that. And when your energy is unwell, and if you're an empath like me, where you're aware that your energy is not well, but you also can't fake your energy. So you can't hide it. You're not really good at disguising it. So then it just comes out even more because you're pissed off that you're not able to hide it. Because yes, you want to keep it real, but you also don't want to make someone else feel uncomfortable. You also don't want to disrupt the groove, right? You don't want to make people feel away, right? You don't want to argue, you don't want to explain yourself. You just kind of want it to flow, but it's like, damn it, I'm just not in the energy and I just can't shake it, you know? So if you're like me, you have to make sure you're taking care of your energy, because if you put yourself in spaces and places with people that are excited to see you and they're bragging to their friends about how excited they are to see you, and they're giving you their best and dressing well and showing up on time and just, carving out time in their day to be with you, canceling other plans with people, canceling other projects and commitments with other people in order to be in your presence, in order to be in your energy. And they've been looking forward to it. And then you come with this half-assed energy, all because you didn't do what you need to do. All because you just didn't say, you know what, today isn't the day. I just can't do it today. I'm sorry. Can we reschedule? Can we do something different? I don't feel comfortable doing that. Would you mind doing it later, doing it early? Like, just do something to where you're speaking up for yourself instead of just blazing through saying, you know what, well, I said I was going to do it, so let me do it anyway. Had I just like decided to do the meditation meetup tonight, I probably would have showcased a part of myself that I feel is unfair to the people that chose to spend their Saturday evening with me, that probably invited some of their friends to spend $15 that they probably could have used to do something else, and then I'm coming with energy that's not fully there. I just don't feel like that's fair to others, and it's not fair to me because, again, like I experienced this last weekend. And the guilt you feel when you are a reformed people pleaser and you're just trying to be on your best behavior, you're trying to be good, but the energy just isn't there. Like, because of what you're dealing with, what you're going through, you just need time to process alone. And you don't want to spend your time explaining to people how you're feeling. And you're also just don't have the energy to be there for others. And I also just think that's what it was for me, because I'm just naturally the person that people come to and dump on, or they come to and share things with. And and I love that, but if I'm not in the mental headspace to receive that, I literally can't. So rather than just not saying anything and put myself in these spaces and places where I'm being rude or short or not as engaging and just not being my fullest light, I have to be okay saying, you know what, today just isn't the day. I tried. I know I tried to give it my best, to pull myself together, to shake it off. I literally can't. I'm an empath. Maybe other people that's not as emotional or not as intuitive can do that, where they can shake it off. Some people, they have a great poker face. They have no problem being in sales pitch mode where they could just turn it on and off. I haven't stepped into that power yet. I'm not going to say I'm not one of those people, but I don't think I've stepped into that power yet where I can comfortably turn it on and off. If I'm not feeling it, I'm just not feeling it. So, um, yeah, I just feel like that's the energy I'm in right now, where I just really need to understand what I'm feeling, understand what I'm going through, figure out what I need. I'm really excited about Cabo. I'm going there for the Scorpio full moon. So I kind of need to do some internal work now to plant some seeds so that they can kind of reveal themselves in 2 weeks for the Scorpio full moon. But I say all that to say that's the Aries energy I'm feeling. Okay. So, Aries new moon energy, having a new perspective on life, having a new perspective on yourself, having new ideas on how you want to spend your time, having new ventures that you want to start, new ventures that you want to go into, new creative passions that you want to tap into. Maybe you're coming to a new realization about yourself, about your sexuality, about what you want in a relationship, what you want in a friendship, what you need in a career, what you need in your life for it to give you fulfillment and purpose. Maybe you are just totally lost on what you need. You're totally unsure, unclear on who you are, what you're feeling, what you're going through, and you just need to be still. Maybe you just need to be still. Maybe you just need to pray. It just maybe need to be you and God. Maybe just go into that DMX energy, just crying out to God. Like, I need to have a good cry today. Not sure why, but I get into these energies, I get into these moods where I just feel the need to cry, and I'm still learning whether the energies are mine or if it's other people. Because, like, I did have an episode earlier this week where someone very close to me was feeling really anxious and nervous. And that morning when I woke up, I had this very nervous, anxious, unsettling feeling in the pit of my stomach all day until I talked to them. They told me what it was. We've already established that we're spiritually connected, okay? Um, Months and years ago. So they told me this. And then after I talked to them, I was fine. I didn't feel that energy anymore. So I'm wondering, like, okay, is that what to look out for when I'm feeling someone else's energy? So I'm still learning the difference between my energy and someone else's energy, but I digress. So perhaps you just need to cry out. You just need to have a moment of prayer, DMX style, right? Maybe listen to one of his prayers, and recite it, or just allow it to marinate on your spirit, whatever. But maybe it just need to be you and God. And when I say God, the God within you, right? Whatever you believe, God could be in the sky, whatever. But I believe God is. So I believe God is everywhere, in everybody, and in different ways. You know what I'm saying? So I honor the God around me by honoring the God within me. I honor the God around me by honoring the God within me. If you believe we're the hands and feet, take care of your hands and feet. Take care. If you believe God is intuition, if you believe God is instinct, if you believe your higher self is godly, godlike, okay, take care of your gut. If you believe God is love, if you believe God is in the heart, if you believe God resides within your heart, take care of your heart. Love yourself, forgive others. Love yourself, forgive others. Love others, trust yourself. Love others, trust yourself, okay? Take care of your heart. If you believe God is love, take care of your heart. If you believe God is flow, energy flow, take care of your creations. Take care of your creativities. Take care of your art forms. Okay? If you believe God is rest, God is dreams and spiritual messages, get your naps, get your rest. Okay? God is. God is everywhere. God is all. Okay? So we're in spring season. We're in Aries season, first zodiac of the astrology wheel. It's all about me, baby. Alexa, play Maya. It's all about me. It's all about you. Your needs, you can't give what you don't have. Moms, parents, guardians, dads, you can't give what you don't have. Pour into you, take care of you. Stress is a silent killer. Okay? Tap into your darkness, tap into your shadow self. DMX, he did a lot of shadow work, right? And it's so unfortunate that his addiction that he spoke so much on, that he prayed so much about, that he advocated against for so long, for the entirety of his known famed rap career, right? That it got the best of him, it's so unfortunate. So don't underestimate your dark energy, because we all have it. None of us are saints. None of us are perfect. Okay. All of us have secrets. All of us have things we're battling with. All of us have something we're ashamed of, you know? Maybe you've shared your darkest secrets. Maybe you've experienced your most embarrassing moments with other people, but we all have something we're not saying to somebody, okay? So whatever your shadow self is, Spend time understanding what it is. Spend time understanding the other part of you, the duality of you, right? Like I was saying earlier about my shadow self and how I just need this weekend to tap in to just understand what's going on with sad CheChe, okay? What's going on with your dark energy? Okay, do you have an addiction you're struggling with? Alcohol, sex, weed, drugs, um, laziness addiction, um, work addiction, perfectionism syndrome, like whatever addiction is starting to consume you and get the best of you, spend some time understanding that, okay? That's your shadow self. You need to understand, you need to understand you, because if you don't understand, if you don't master yourself, you will be mastered. If you don't master yourself, you will be mastered. Your addictions can overcome you. It can consume you if you allow it. And part of the allowing is not creating a framework, a blueprint to say, you know what? I've learned myself, I've learned my habits to say, I'm triggered when I'm around these type of people, so let me not go around these people. I'm triggered when I do these type of things. Ooh, so let me not do these type of things. I'm triggered when I don't get enough of these needs. So let me make sure I feed these needs first. Let me make sure I make myself a priority first. I've learned that when I meditate, my day goes so much differently than when I don't. It's insane the amount of compliments I get. It's insane the amount of love I get on the days that I meditate as opposed to days that I don't meditate or don't spend as much time meditating. Man, don't underestimate the power of energy, y'all. Energy is real. Thoughts create things. There are light thoughts, there are dark thoughts. There are positive thoughts, there are negative thoughts. As much as you recite affirmations, don't allow that to be the cure all to where you're not going to have any dark thoughts. They can absolutely come back. That's why you have to stay prayed up. That's why you have to speak life over your life. Stop complaining so much. You're speaking death over your life, right? What's the opposite of life? Death. If you're constantly complaining about things you don't want to do, you're basically saying you want to dead that, right? You don't want to do that. You want to dead that. So stop speaking death. Stop speaking this negative energy, this negative emotion over your life and things you got to do anyway. It's not going anywhere. Face it. So as much as you give honor to the light and to the love, the energy above, understand your dark energy as well. Aries is ruled by Mars, which is that masculine energy, and imbalanced masculine energy is greedy, selfish, bondage like, bondage, but also just like limitless in a sense of just being reckless rather than fearless, right? So as much as Aries is very friendly and light and, happy, beautiful people, friendly and all that good old stuff, it's still fire, right? So yes, you may be fired up and excited about something, but make sure you're taking care of yourself so you don't burn out. Make sure your flame can sustain. Pardon this Conan. Hey, don't lick that. He like coughed up something and tried to lick it. Come here. So make sure you're taking care of yourself, yeah? Um, you can't give what you don't have. Uh-oh. You okay? Y'all, this is my Chihuahua Conan. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see him. So if you're not watching on YouTube yet, tune in, okay? You may miss something during the first run of listening to this episode, so go back and listen to it again. But yeah, you can't give what you don't have, y'all. So with this new moon energy, the new moon is the dark moon. Alexa, play Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, right? So the new moon is the dark side of the moon. It's when the moon is not illuminated, okay? So spend time with your dark side. Spend time with the side of you that's not illuminated to the world, right? Spend time just understanding you and giving this time to you, because you got to love all parts of you, right? I feel like that's why a lot of people struggle with their spirituality a lot of the time, because they feel like they have to be perfect, and everything has to be clean and mess free and free of mistakes. And that's just not true. Like, spirituality and your spiritual journey should absolutely be tears and purging of emotion and going back to those dark times, going back to those times where you felt alone and you just wanted to bury yourself in the sheets, bury yourself in the comforter, turn the room super cold and dark and just lay in bed all day, or where you were wearing all black in the name of grieving, and just taking on all that dark energy to just you know if so spend time. And I'm not saying go be depressed this weekend, but I am saying show some love to your dark side, in the sense of crying, in the sense of journaling, meditating. If you need to subscribe to therapy, if you need to finally sign up for that therapist, do it. This is your sign right here. If you've been debating, should I go to therapy? Should I go to therapy? Yes, do it. If you're thinking, should I, whatever, okay, you know what it is for you. All right. So understanding the dark side of you, understanding that we all have a dark side. We all have things we're not so proud of or even ashamed of. And it's all about how you move forward. It's all about the meaning you give it. It's all about the power you give it. Okay. Don't allow society to make you feel wrong, to make you feel dirty, to make you feel like your life is over, or to make you feel like you messed up, you're stupid. No, process what you're feeling and why you're feeling. Don't just take society's assumption as, oh, this is what it is, then I'm a bad person. No. Understand why you feel the way you feel. Understand what your options are. Strategize, make a plan. That's that Mars masculine energy. What's the plan moving forward? I can't continue to live, Pisces, where it's flow, flow, flow. Let's get some action in play. But first, where are we going? What are we doing? What is the action that's going to be into play, right? That's what I want you to really focus on, okay? Process the dark energy, but transmute that dark energy into power. Transmute that sadness into joy. Transmute that fear, doubt, and worry into, I knew it was going to happen. Everything's working out for my highest good, baby. Even the delays, even the cancellations, even the reschedules, even the fallouts, the breakups, the divorces, the rekindlings, the whatever. Everything is working out for my highest good. Okay? So I say all that to say this. I'm hungry and I didn't eat this morning. And again, it's blood raw day, it's slaughterhouse day. So I need to go eat and rest, okay? Because yeah, I need to take myself on a date. My home is pretty clean now. But I need to get out this house and stop burying myself in this house with Conan, because I literally just snuggle with him and try to get work done. But it's just not as effective as when I'm out around people. For the longest, I thought I was an outgoing introvert, or yeah, an outgoing introvert, because I'm the only child of my mom's, So shout out to my brother Tevin through my dad. He's a Virgo as well. I have a Virgo half brother. But growing up as a single child with my mom, I just always thought I was a loner, because, well, I am a loner. I'm till this day, I'm a loner. Like, I have friends, but for the most part, I'm by myself. When you see me, I'm usually by myself. So I just always thought I was, this introvert, but this outgoing introvert, but I actually come alive when I'm around people. So I do myself a disservice when I conceal myself away, or when I hide away from the people, because I'm feeling shifty and moody with my energy or whatever. And I do have that right, not apologizing or saying it's wrong, but I also need to remember that I have a lot of great energy to offer, and me being a manifesting generator, according to my human design, I get off on being the energy for other people. So I just need to keep that in mind and not get so consumed by oh, people aren't gonna miss me. Ain't nobody thinking about me. I'm not that special, blah, blah, blah. I'm not that important. That's why I don't really text people back as quickly like that. Cause I feel like, oh, they're not, worried about me, whatever. Like I just, I need to get over that type of self-talk and stuff, right? Just thinking of yourself higher, like I said, for this new moon, right? So just having a new perspective on yourself and a new outlook on life, a new strategy, a new blueprint, a new framework. Maybe quarter one didn't plan out the way you thought it would. So now you got to plan how quarter 2, 3, and 4 are going to go, right? So for real, I'm gonna go because I'm tired and I just keep thinking of stuff to say. And I know I'm over an hour recording this by myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Please engage with me, you guys. Share this podcast with your friends, your family, your work family. Follow me on Instagram at CheChe Babe, CheCheBabe, as well as the My Virgo Friend podcast. Follow me on Instagram. Send me an email at CheChe, CheChe, at myvirgofriend.com. Send me advice, what you would like to see on the show. Send me feedback. I would really love to hear from y'all. Any guests, any specific guests you would love to see on the My Virgo Friend podcast, send them over. And also, if you would like to see me on another podcast featured, maybe you have another podcaster you enjoy and you would like to see us exchange energy, send them my podcast or send me their podcast, connect us. If you want some advice, I would love to share that. Like I said, I'm building my life coaching business. So if you're interested in getting some life coaching from me, please feel free to do that. I welcome it because the price will be going up once the business is launched. Okay. So catch me in the beta phase now. All right. If you want the favors and the barter trades now, hit me up now. Okay. But I love you guys. Like I said, no meditation meetup for the month of April. We'll see how May looks though. But I love y'all so much. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for supporting the My Virgo Friend podcast. Again, please connect with me. I would love to hear what you're learning from the podcast. Is it shifting your energy? Is it, just what is it doing for you? I would just love to hear that, okay? So just thank you so much for your love and support, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. Happy Aries season.